Well, welcome back to the bank. It's been a grueling 5 months for me. Lots have changed in that time. Some family issues, work issues, and bits and bobs like that. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I've split with my ex now, and living back at home, saving for a flat, so on and so forth. So a lot's gone on. As over 5 months ago, I split with my ex, but you know, it's emotional times and bit. Right, emotional times and stuff like that. But I've managed to get back some of my gear that I had to sell off and stuff like that. I'm fishing Churchgate Lake today. I'm on the top lake, as you can see. I'm squinting, the sun's out. It's an absolutely lovely day. It was cold this morning when I got down there at 6 o'clock, but I've managed to get myself all sorted now. It's about 10:30. I was in swim 5 first of all for the first couple of hours, but I've moved up to swim 15, and I'm already getting a few knocks. I've just put the bag out there, so I'm assuming it's small fish pecking at the bag. I'm on full sensitivity, and the swinger's not moving. I'm just getting the odd knock here and there. But I'm hopefully going to get a few carp today, show you on camera. Also get a bend in my rod, so it's been a bloody long time since I've been out. I did manage to get out last weekend and have 2, but I didn't do any filming. I was still waiting for a few bits for my new camera to turn up, but it's all turned up now, so I can actually do some filming. I've got all myself set up now. I've been in the water for about 15-20 minutes, and yeah, ready to rock and roll, ready to land a few fish. So what I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea, sit back, just calm down and relax a little bit, because it's been a bit of a rush to get here, because as I was moving and packing up, other people were turning up and they were coming to have a look up here, so I had to run a few bits around and put it in the swim to make sure that I'd sort of put a claim on it. Most of the angling pressure is all down swim 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. They're all put into the far bank. The wind's blowing in this corner, and hopefully the fish are going to follow the wind into this corner. So you know, there won't be a lot of me talking today, because I want to be quite quiet and keep the disturbance to a minimal, and hopefully land a few fish. So I'm going to get the kettle on, sort out a few more bits, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. So hopefully with a fish. See you soon. Well, it was definitely worth the move. Rods have been in the water no longer than, I reckon, 20 minutes. I spoke to you, turned the camera off, turned around, grabbed the kettle, and left hand rod absolutely ripped off. And it is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic mirror carp that's getting me soaked. I've already weighed it, and it's 24 pound, and as you can see, it's absolutely drowning me. For some reason in here in the winter, they just come in like a big bag of potatoes, and then as soon as they get in the sling, they do not want to get out. Now, I've obviously freshened the carp up with some water, and the water's absolutely freezing. So no wonder these carp are still lethargic. It's warm on the bank, but freezing in the water. But have a look at this. What a peach. 24 pound of a big bar of gold. Got a nice big belly on it. And I'll tell you what, another couple of years, this is definitely going to be making a 30. Possibly the end of this year. What an absolute cracker. First carp out of here, over 10 pound in about 5 months, and it was definitely worth the wait. It was definitely worth the move. It was caught on Julian Candice multi-rig, the one where he does the adjustable hair, and it was on specimen carp baits, washed out pink pop-up with castaway PVA 35mm mesh filled up with some pellets. Absolutely spot on. What a cracking carp to start the session. Over the moon with this one. we're going to slip it back, and hopefully if we can catch a few more. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Right, I've thought I'd just show you the rig I had it on, but I've managed to hook myself. This is basically it. We've got tungsten tubing, probably about 3, maybe 4 foot, onto a quick click setup. I've got mine quite loose, look. There is a few snags out here, and if I get caught up in a snaggy bush over there, obviously I want the carp to shake its head, hopefully eject the lead. If we get caught up, fish becomes free, becomes easier to play. I've got a quick link there that I'll just put a little bit of silicone on. I'll put the rig on, and I've got here 15-pound coated, probably about 6-7 inches. I've got on straight onto a Janum Continental boilie hook. Old hooks now, really sharp, always do the business. Little split shot on there, and as you can see, it's Julian Candiffe style D-rig. You can see there, look. So I can adjust the hair to wherever I want it. I've got mine set up at the moment at about there. Obviously got a little bait screw on, little pop up, broken back a little bit, so I've got full rotation, can go any way it wants, and that's what's just landed me that one. Now I watched Julian Candiffe's YouTube video, so I was sitting at home bored, and I thought, well, I'll watch a little bit of YouTube, watching some Calder and stuff like that, and then I see Julian Candiffe on there, quite a big fan of his. Been to a few shows, got a few autographs off him and stuff like that. Spoke to him over Facebook many a times, and he's a top bloke. He helps any angler out, any issue, anything you've got concerned about, he'll always be there to help. And I thought, oh, I'll give this a little watch. And he was talking about this rig, and he showed you how to tie it, and I know how to tie it anyway, but he showed me how to tie it, and whilst he was doing it, I thought I'd have a little play. I got the tackle bag out, got my tackle box and stuff all sorted, and I managed to tie myself one pretty much bang onto as he tied his. And he said it was a big fish catcher, and just goes to show that the first fish I've caught, and it's 24 pound. There's a lot of carp in here of 5 pound to 10 pound, but one of the first carp that picks it up is a nice big 24 pounder. So I'm going to get another little pop up on that, get it back out on the mark again, and hopefully see if we can catch a few more. Whilst I do that, enjoy some of the scenery, and talk to you guys if I get another one on the bank, or as and when I feel like it. Talk to you soon. Well, I'm all packed up in the car now, everything's in the car ready to go home. I'm just going to have a little wander down to the bottom lake and have a look at the new swims that they've done. Might have a little wander around the members lake and have a little look there, but it's not been a productive day. It's still better than a blank. 24 pound mirror carp in this sort of weather, this time of year, is well worth coming to any lake to fish and land. And that little common just sort of put the icing on the cake really. 2 nice fish on a hard day. There was a match on last night as well on the top lake that I didn't actually realise until when I first got here. So there was, say, like 8 or 9 anglers up there that had probably put a load of bait out and done all day Saturday and all night. That probably wouldn't help diver, but I'm glad I moved. And yeah, I had that fish within the first 20 minutes. Another one, say about an hour after that. That one sort of cast hit the bottom, sort of pick up take that was a bit weird, and then I had a couple of little bleeps right at the end and pulled into it, and there was nothing there. So I'm going to invest in a few heavier leads, because I've only got 1.5 ounces and little 2 ounce leads. I'm going to invest in a few 3 ounce leads, and yeah, hopefully be back in a couple of weeks. So I've got a few things planned as well. I'm joining a syndicate hopefully that's close to my house. I'll be doing a few sessions there. It'll be a lot of Friday nights and a few overnighters in midweek maybe, but it's got some absolutely cracking fish in it, so I can't wait to get on there. When I do, obviously you'll see the blogs from now. Hopefully my old man's going to join it as well. I'm going to try and help him out for his birthday present, and my old girl, my mum, she said she'll help him out as well, put a little bit of money in the card for him, early birthday present. But as it is, I'm about to get in the car, and no, I'm not actually, I'm about to walk around the bottom lake and have a look. But apart from that, I'll see you on the bank next time. Tight lines, happy days, and good catching when you go. Talk to you soon.